I have hitherto discussed the first stanza of the poem. Due to some network issues, the video got disconnected. That's why I could not end it in the formal way. However, in this video, I shall try to discuss about the rest of the poem. In the second stanza, the speaker says, he can't read the newspaper, he can't watch TV, he can't cut the vegetables. Oh, where can it be? As I have already mentioned in the previous video, that people wearing or putting on spectacles have low vision and they find it very difficult to do works without the help of the spectacles, and the important works which the father figure of the poem does are reading the newspaper, watching the TV and cutting the vegetables, that is chopping the vegetables so that the cooking can be done. So the father spends his time in reading the newspaper. So it can be his hobby, or it can also be a means of his being connected with the things around him or with the things, with the happenings in the world. He can't watch TV. So once again, watching TV can be used for both purposes. It can be recreational or it can have the purpose of keeping one connected with the things and happenings of the wide world. So without the help of the spectacles, the father cannot keep himself busy in some works. So he cannot even contribute to the familial work which he does by chopping the vegetables so that those vegetables can be cooked. So, oh, where can it be? The child also becomes worried about the whereabout of the pair of spectacles of his or her father. So, the father is in a distress and the child also is in some kind of worry, because the child cannot see his or her father going through this phase of distress due to the sudden disappearance, due to the sudden missing of his pair of spectacles. So in the first stanza, the main word is lost. So it is missing, the pair of spectacles is missing, it has not broken. So had it been broken, that would have been something different. So that would have been a crisis, which would have been a crisis which needed a solution. But this is a problem which occurs due to our carelessness. So the father may be careless, maybe someone else in the family is careless, or even the child may be careless. But from the reaction of the child, it does not seem at all that the child is careless. So in the third stanza, he checked inside his pockets. The father looks inside his pockets. He feels that the pair of spectacles may be inside his pockets. He may have kept them inside his pockets due to carelessness. He glanced under his chair. The father looked carefully under the chair. He feels that he might have somehow misplaced the pair of spectacles under the chair. He searched near the window. The father figure goes near the window and tries to find out if he has kept the pair of spectacles on the window sill. He looked everywhere. The father figure looked it in every places. He is in great distress. He wants an immediate solution of the problem, because those people who put on spectacles, they can feel the problem of the father figure of the poem. I told him, stop, Papa. I went up close and said. So the father was trying to find out his pair of spectacles here and there. The father figure feels that this problem does not have any solution. He is in a fix. He becomes confused. He doesn't know what to do. Still he keeps on trying to find out his pair of spectacles. And all of a sudden there comes a dramatic moment, and in this dramatic moment the child tells his father or her father, of course the child here is a boy, as you can see in the picture. So I told him, stop Papa. The child tells his father, stop, you need not look for your pair of spectacles anymore. That is, the implication is that the child has found out the pair of spectacles. I went up close and said, the child goes close to the father and said, Papa, your spectacles are right here on your head. The father has put his spectacles on his head and he is looking for it everywhere. So he will not be able to find it out anywhere. So someone who is not the father figure is in the position to see that the father, out of carelessness, has put the spectacles on his head. So this is a kind of mistake which some of us, that is of course those who put on spectacles, they do. They put the spectacles on their head. They try to find out the spectacles here and there, and they cannot find it out. Papa, your spectacles are right on your head. The child points out the father that the spectacles are on his head. Here the child solves the problem, stops or prevents the entire mental stress of the father figure. So the poem starts dramatically and ends also dramatically, and the observation power of the child is the key focus of the poem, and at the same time the carelessness of the father figure is also highlighted through the poem. I hope that you have enjoyed the poem. If you want a Bengali class on this poem, feel free to let me know in the comment section of this video presentation. Then I shall make a Bengali class on this poem also. In the next class I shall go to the question and answer part of the poem and discuss them to you, so that those students who are facing this problem with this new book and with this new kind of syllabus, they feel some kind of relief from the mental stress they are having. I hope that I have been able to make you understand all the intricacies of this poem. Have a good time. Thank you.